is in his first year, or they're going on the road here, Tim, to try to tame one of the best teams in the generation.
Yeah, this is an interesting contrast here because the Celtics have already won 7 road games in 3 rounds. It's pretty incredible, while the Golden State Warriors have not lost a home game in the playoffs. So something has to give here.
What's going on, everybody? We're finally here to NBA Finals 2022, and we got the Boston Celtics against the Golden State Warriors. Should be a good series. I got my boy in here, Michael Smitty, who's already calling Warriors in 6. I will agree it's going to be difficult to beat the Splash Brothers and that offense that Golden State has. If Golden State is allowed to run that offense with Steph Curry off the screens and stuff like that, plus if they can't hit Steph Curry, they got his brother Klay Thompson over there hitting threes when he's on. But I think it's going to be interesting because I definitely want to see how this team concept these Celtics have and the defense that the Celtics have, how they're going to end up playing against the Warriors in this series. So here we go. I did call for the Celtics to end up in this thing. I will be honest, when somebody asked me a few series ago when the series began, they asked me who I thought, and the only 2 teams I could think about were the Heat and the Celtics. I said one of them were going to win it. I completely forgot about Antetokounmpo and Milwaukee till after I answered the question, but I was right. These Celtics hung in there, and I knew that they could beat the Heat. I was like, if they play together as a team, and those 3 guys they've got, Jason Tatum, who just hits a 3 and was fouled on the play, Jalen, and Marcus Smart play at the top of their game, it's going to be kind of hard for Jimmy Butler by himself to beat the Celtics. So we'll see what happens here in this series. It's 3-5 right now, Golden State. Golden State at home. Marcus Smart hit his first 3. Boston is taking the lead right now by 1. I think it's going to be an interesting series. A lot of people have been saying, you know, the Warriors don't quite match up with the Celtics, you know, in size. Dang you all. But I don't know. You know, Steph Curry ain't the biggest guard. He's the smallest guard out there. But other than that, I think they match up pretty well. In fact, the Warriors may have a little bit more scoring skill, but I think it's going to be interesting right here. So, thank you guys for showing up, watching. Thanks for the 2 likes already. What's up, Ozzy? What's up, Shane Lackey? Let's see what Shane got. Shane Lackey, Celtics in 6. He's with okay, no, he's going the other way. So we got a Warriors in the house, and we got the Celtics. Made it back to UK safely. Good job, Ozzy. Ozzy's Colorful World. I'm smacking someone in Madden. I had Comic Boy. Comic Boy got his channel up and running, I think. Got some love from the subs, some subscriptions. So I think he's gonna be somebody to watch here, and in the future you guys go check him out. Comic Boy's beating somebody on Madden 28-14. All right, we got. I don't like this finals discussion thing going on here.
Marcus Smart has already shot 4 threes and made 2 of them. That's an outlet there. Good defense by Robert Williams.
Golden State will definitely not be easy to beat, and boy, I tell you, the Celtics may be dodging a bullet, and I don't know. We don't know if Gary Payton the second is going to come back, and if he does, if he's probably won't be playing at his level he was playing at before he left. However, he he may have to play his way into game shape, but these are different. This is a slightly different Golden State team than they were the last time they made it here, because they've got they don't have the prolific scorer in KD, but they do have a guy, a workman, a yeoman, if you will, on the team, and that's Wiggins. I like the way Wiggins works. What a play! What an out of bounds play. So really, Steph Curry, Thompson, they got Wiggins, who's a hard worker, and he works to score. Draymond Green. So really, if you look at it, their pieces, they may have a few more pieces, offensively anyway, than the Celtics do. Looney's not bad. He's a monster down there on the glass. The Celtics don't have anybody that's crashing the boards like Looney.
Is this a dynasty leg? Okay.
He actually scared me respectfully.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna say no.
Then off the bench, I cannot remember the guy's name. Not Gary Payton. It's the other kid. He'll be in very shortly. Can't think of his name right now. Nice move by Wiggins. Hey, can I find this on another channel? I hate these guys sitting up in the picture in screen talking. I hate that. Scores 14-12. Golden State. Steph Curry with a long three. That's good.
A lot of things you cannot do against the Warriors in transition, and one of them is leave Steph Curry. You can't leave him.
He's going to have a lot of – he's going to miss a lot of games. It's the first time in the finals. Nerves, excitement. They'll settle in and defend a lot better, but you can't give them great.
I got you, Commie Boy. So that's how you get that PS account to the YouTube account.
So far, every ball screen Jason Tatum has gotten is going to switch. He's gotten Curry on a couple times. He just got Draymond Green.
Marcus throws an alley-oop up to Williams, and that's good. 14-17. See if I can find this on another channel, bro. I'm hating the way this looks right here, bro.
Jaylen Brown is locked in on chest-to-chest with play right now. He has got no help responsibility, basically, chasing him everywhere.
I'm looking at it on ESPN. Maybe it's on something else. Let's go to 12. Yeah, let's go to 45, see what they got going on there. There we go. Now we got it going. All right, 14-17 Warriors, 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Missed shot by Horford. Steph Curry brings down number 30, pulls, and it's good. Steph Curry's seeing a big basket even early. And the crowd at Golden State's on their feet, 14-20. Timeout is called, 5 minutes and 55 seconds in the first. Looney set the screen. Boy, you're going to have to go in front of that screen, Marcus Smart. You're smarter than that. You go behind the screen with Steph Curry, he's just going to pull on you every time. One of the best shooters we've seen this generation. Not even the generation in this league. I think we can honestly say, I would honestly say that Steph Curry is the best shooter to ever be in the association. I've never seen a shooter better than he is. All right, so we have our first timeout on the court.
Decline. What are you doing? Are you taking a photo of us? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. For that once-in-a-lifetime shot.
Here, hang on just a second, Coach Gary. Let's get this right. Thought I had it right. 17, number 17. Play the next number 17. All right, we got a little bit of action going on here. All right, so far in this game, Steph Curry leading all scorers with 11 points. Andrew Wiggins, 6 points. Klay Thompson has 3 for the Celtics. Tatum, 3. Horford, 3. Williams has 2. And Smart has 6 points. Right now, Celtics down 6. In game number 1 of the NBA Finals. Comment Boy playing Madden. He is up 35-14. So Marcus Smart hands that to Jaylen. Jaylen Brown, he's walled off, but gets the shot off anyway, and it's good over Klay Thompson. Steph Curry shoots over Grant. Steph Curry is on fire already, ladies and gentlemen. That's 14 points right there. Jaylen Brown gets that over to Grant. Back to Jaylen Brown. He shoots a long 3. He's off. Rebound. Lead pass up to Looney. Looney is blocked. Blocked by Brown. White gets that to Jaylen Brown, who is a man on fire, straight to the front of the rim. Dunks that one, 18-23. Poole is his name. Poole's on the game right now. He pulled a 3-pointer. That was off. Marcus Smart gets that to Jaylen Brown, who is not bashful of shooting, and he shoots an air ball, and they'll let him have it there. They'll let him have it at Golden State. Nice block. Nice block. Didn't give up and came back and was rewarded for his defense. Steph Curry with the Defensive Player of the Year, guarding him behind the back, still dribbling. Gives that to Looney, who cuts, but Looney can't handle it, and Grant goes up. Luckily, Looney missed that one. Grant would have had a foul called on him because he sold out, went in the air. Coach Gary's got a tea time tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Statesville. White drives. He pulls a little floater, and White has perfected that floater. If he can get there, if he can get beyond the dotted lines, that floater is usually going in for him. Poole picks up his dribble and gets that to Klay Thompson. Grant switches on him. Thompson feels like he can take him. Goes by him, pulls up. Looney with the rebound. He gets that to Thompson, shoots again. This time it's good. Hey, Comment Boy is going to be in Statesville. I don't know exactly the name of it. Whoever person I'm going with told me the name. You know, I'm just glad to play golf, so I'm gonna slide down there with them. He said it's supposed to be a nice little golf course, so. Stephen Curry is fouled. He felt the contact, threw it up just in case. He'll be going to the free throw line. What's up, Ozzy? I'm back, headed to my interview. What interview is this? 25-22. For some reason, it seems like the Golden State Warriors are up big, but they're not. And Steph Curry misses a free throw. I want to say another free throw because in the last series I seen him miss a few free throws. He's a better free throw shooter. He's like the best free throw shooter, I think, percentage-wise in the NBA. Steph Curry steps back to the line. This time it's true. 22-26, 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in the quarter. Will Golden State and Boston get to that magical number 30 points in the quarter? I always say you can beat any team. You score 30 points in the quarter. Jaylen Brown is being very aggressive. Draymond Green, coast to coast, he misses. Here comes White. If he gets beyond, oh, it's blocked. Out of bounds to the Celtics. Let's see what kind of out of bounds play the Celtics have under their basket.
YouTube TV is more than cable for less than cable. More huge moments in the playoffs.
That's cool. That's what's up, Ozzy. Ozzy's got an interview tomorrow. It's going to be on the radio station. He's going to be talking about his new album, or his, let me talk and tell him about your first album. All right, cool. That's what's up, Ozzy. Ozzy's one of those, one of my, used to have a lot of YouTube artists to come through. All right, so we got another timeout. You guys see the score right there. It's not a runaway yet. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people going for Golden State because Golden State has the experience, but you got a young team that wants it. Actually, if you ask me, is the Celtics team is to be young. They're kind of mature, all right. At least they've got Marcus Smart out there to slow the guys down. I think he does a good job. However, I think if other teams want to get the Celtics into turnovers, they should pressure Marcus Smart bringing that ball up as that point guard. All right, so we got another timeout on the court. Another timeout on the court, and since they have, since teams have made some subs, let's take a look at the box scores. The box score. Jason Tatum still stuck on 3. He wasn't in the game there the last couple of minutes, and that's why you see Jaylen Brown trying to take over offensively. Al Horford with 5 points. Williams has 2. Smart has 6. Jaylen Brown has 4, and off the bench, White has 2. For the Golden State Warriors, Wiggins with 6 points. Curry has 15 already. Klay Thompson has 5 points. That's it. That is it. Otto Porter Jr. is out indefinitely, and don't think we're going to see Peyton. It's possible. They said they were re-evaluating Gary Payton Jr. or Gary Payton II is what they call him. Right now, the Celtics shooting 45%, Golden State 52%. We'll see how even that gets as the game goes on. 3-point shooting. Both teams not shooting bad. Celtics 40%. Golden State 55%. That's darn good. 5 out of 9 and 4 out of 10. Rebounding just about the same. What about the turnovers? Both teams have 1. Not bad. Back from the timeout. Jason Tatum back on the court. 3 seconds to shoot. He pulls up from 3. He shot that shot probably about 2 or 3 times tonight. That may be the third. He hasn't hit it yet. Now White pulls a 3. White's off, rebound. Is that Otto Porter Jr.? Steph Curry has hit 3 shots from that same spot, and looks like the Celtics haven't figured it out yet. That is Otto Porter. He's out there. White takes another 3. He misses. White usually doesn't pull like that. Draymond Green gets it up the pull. Pull. Dribbles. Long step. Kicks that back out to Porter. Now Jordan Poole finds Draymond Green in the corner for 3. It's off. Rebound. Grant. Here comes White down the court. White and Pritchard in the game early. Okay, coach. Tatum kicks that to Pritchard. Had a 3, turned it down. Give it to Grant. Grant drives. He finds White again for 3. White hits a 3. Okay, White. Hear you. It's like, hey, this is it, man. This is the last series. I'm gonna shoot the ball. If I get a chance, I'm gonna shoot it. If I'm wide open, I'm shooting. Jason Tatum doesn't pull. When he's open, he lets it go. Draymond Green mishandles the ball, misses that layup. Pritchard, nice move. Nice readjustment in the air by Jason Tatum. Oh my gosh, the old man is out there too. Iguodala in the game. Come on, Iguodala, we didn't get hurt already. Let's go. Oh, Iguodala took a knee to the midsection. You gotta feel that. Ooh, that was right to the thigh. I hope that's the only thing it hit. Right to the inside of the thigh. Get up, Iguodala. You gotta walk that off, baby. I ain't seen you play in months. The old school guy on the court. Oh, okay, my bad, Ozzy. Good luck, man. You'll do a good job, I'm sure. Ozzy Colorful World. Name of his first album's gonna be called Chocolate Cake. Interesting. Update on Comic Boy's Madden game, 49-14. He is dragging someone. Hopefully he's not talking junk as he plays. The score is 28-29. Golden State with the ball now. Steph Curry pulls from behind 3, and he gets another 3. Steph Curry. It's like, you can't guard me. I am on. Steph Curry handling all the offensive weightlifting tonight. White with the ball. He almost travels. Tries to get that over to Steph Curry. Beyond half court, almost sinks one. What's my man name? I forgot. He just came into the game for the Celtics. Cease? Tice. Didn't play a whole lot here the last few games. I don't know if he was hurt or not. All right. That was the end of the first quarter. Score 28-32. Man, I hope every one of these games are like this. You know, close. Bring it all the way down to the wire. I don't care. In fact, I would rather it be that way. Definitely because my teams aren't playing. So I just want it to be an interesting an interesting game every time. Who's doing the most rebounding for the Boston Celtics right now? It's a plethora of individuals who have 2 rebounds in the game. Assists, your highest assist leader right now is Jason Tatum with 3, and the only person with a foul is Grant Williams. For the Golden State Warriors, there are 2 people who have 3 rebounds. That's Looney and Curry. And Curry tends to have a lot of rebounds to be the shortest guy on the court most of the time. Looney is leading everyone on the Golden State Warriors team with 3 assists himself. Wiggins, Curry, and Iguodala all have 1 foul. Nobody's in foul trouble, of course, here at the beginning of the game. All right, so both teams almost make it. They almost make it to 30 points in the quarter. Golden State does. They make it 32, and the Celtics are 2 points shy. Not bad. I would take that if this was my team. The Hornets, of course. Hornets sitting at home. I wonder if any of those guys are watching. Probably not. Those young guys. Nobody knows how to get. Okay, I can't say nobody. But I don't see anybody who, on the Hornets team, I think that's really sitting down and looking at these guys who've made it this far and saying, yo, this is what we need to do. Or this is what I need. This is what I can do to help us get there next year. These guys out partying and doing what they, there may be a few out doing, doing something related to basketball. But it's a few and far between guys that young that made it to the NBA that's saying, hey, let me go shoot 200 free throws a day. Let me shoot 400 3-pointers a day. You know what I'm saying? Let me watch some film of teams that are getting to these playoffs. Otto Porter Jr. from the corner, he hits a 3. And then learning something from that. All right, Ozzy. Good luck. Thanks for letting us know. Chocolate Cake comes out in October. First album by Ozzy, Colorful World. Klay Thompson pulls the 3. It rattles out. Rebound, Draymond Green. And he flexes on him because he snatched that rebound away from 3 Celtics. All right, calm down, Coach Gary. There were 2 Celtics around him. He gets the layup, but he misses the free throw. 31-37. Now, how are these Golden State Warriors going to feel if they shoot the ball like they're shooting with Steph Curry? They're getting, looks like they have the advantage, but then at halftime, the Celtics are going to be still right there. White shoots a 3 and hits another 3. And Derek White may be having another game. He had one, was it 2 games ago? Steph Curry. Student, that's Jordan Poole. Gets that to Iguodala, who's in the game. Back to Iguodala. Turns down the 3. Now he shoots a short 2. And the old man puts it in and scores. Good job. That's for the old dudes. He really ain't all that old. Tatum gets it to White. White almost loses it. And he does. Draymond Green with it. Finds Otto Porter. They find Klay Thompson behind the 3-point line. Off the mark, but he follows his own rebound. Reverse layup. That one's off the mark. Jason Tatum's like, hey, I ain't scored yet, but I'm going to get that to Pritchard. Now Pritchard gets it to Grant in the corner. Grant drives. Jason Tatum has Otto Porter on him. 12 seconds to shoot. He weaves in and out, skips that over to Tice for 3. I'm trying to tell you guys, the Celtics ain't going nowhere. Poole brings it. Gets it back to Iguodala. Sets the screen. Pick and roll. Poole's floater is good. And he looks over at White and says, hey, son, I can do that too. 37-41. They're trying to get that ball. I think they're still trying to get it to... Oh, it doesn't matter. They get it to White. White shoots the 3. Draymond Green comes out of there, putting on his point guard skills. He gets to Klay. They swing it to Otto Porter. Back to Draymond, who came in under the basket. They find Otto Porter for 3, and that's good. Otto Porter with 3. Gotta get a TO. Gotta get it. Coach Udoka has to get a timeout. Yeah, Pritchard didn't see that pass out of the corner. He couldn't close out Otto Porter in time. Jake Donaldson in the house. What's going on? Jake Donaldson graduates. Congratulations, young man. Graduates, picks up his bag, and he's out of Dodge. Headed to Pennsylvania on the road. Good job, young man. Congratulations for graduating, man. Life just begins now. The rest of your life begins now. Make the right choices and have fun, because you're still young. All right, we have a timeout. There's your score, 37-44. Thank you guys for stopping by. back in the Chase Center with 8 minutes and 29 seconds left. Steph Curry on the bench now for the Warriors. Jaylen Brown back in the game. Almost turns that one over. Not a great pass. But it's still Celtics ball. Side outs. Just like Jason Tatum's his trigger man. He's going to throw that one in. But they only have 5 seconds to shoot. Celtics can ill afford to let the Golden State Warriors get a big lead on them. Right now it's still manageable, 37-44. They get it in the white, gonna have to hurry up. Jaylen Brown pulls her 3. He's off. Rebound, Wiggins. Lead pass to Klay Thompson. And he is fouled by White. Blocking fouls called. On the play, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to G-Daddy Media. I'm glad you guys are here. Make sure you go check out my channel right here, G-Daddy Media. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Just like these scores right here. These guys right here trying to get their high scores. So is Coach Gary. So tonight we're going for at least 12 likes on this broadcast. 12 likes. I'll check the like button here in a second. I had 2 early. Defensive player of the year, Marcus Smart, steals the ball right out of Poole's hand. Now he brings it down. That's Marcus Smart's spin move. Gets that over to Jason Tatum, who drives. Jason Tatum, ball goes in and out on him. Otto Porter Jr. with the rebound. Gets it out the Poole. Crossover. Klay Thompson pulls for 3. Boy, yeah, that looked good when it came out of his hand, and it was good. Another 3-pointer by Klay Thompson, and the score is up to 10. Jaylen Brown looks like he's got that scorer mentality in his eyes. He does. He shoots, and he scores 2 points. And then the Celtics go to sleep and let Poole drive all the way to the basket. And there's a little wedge shot up there. And I forgot what they do with this. Is this a jump ball? Yeah, that shot Klay took, man. You saw that was coming. When it came out of his hand, it was good. With the little flick. So they jump it up in the middle of the court. Looney and Williams, and the Celtics get this one. Good defensive play. And the Celtics get 2 points. That's a pass in there to Williams, and he lays that in. Scores back 41-47. Celtics not going anywhere from this season's veteran Golden State Warrior team in Cali. Jake Donaldson on the road driving in New Jersey right now. In New Jersey, headed to Pennsylvania. Moving to Pennsylvania. Jake, what's in Pennsylvania? All right, so we have another timeout. This time the Golden State Warriors have to call a timeout. Coach Carr think it was a good timeout. Celtics are pretty streaky. If you can stem this little run they're on right now, and you guys get back on yours, or keep doing what you're doing, you may overcome this wave right now. It's NBA Finals time, ladies and gentlemen. We got 7 games to determine who is going to be the NBA champion. National Basketball Association champion this year. Last year's champion did a pretty decent job in the Eastern Conference series, but fell short to these guys you're looking at right now, the Celtics. Celtics ended up beating the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think a lot of people went for the Heat there, but the Heat just weren't able to find enough guys to score other than Jimmy buckets. And I talked about him during the series, but man, I don't know. I just think they got to have more out of Bam Adebayo, man. I was looking for him to be, especially after the series was just going back and forth. I was like, okay, Bam's going to step up, and he didn't play bad. The last game, and it was a game before that, or 2 games before. But it's almost like you had to force him. It's like he was a reluctant shooter, is what I was calling him. Yeah, plus all this cool house thing. I want to buy. Once I get the house, it'll be the whole new me out there. I hear you, Jake. Go for it, young man. Go forth and prosper. Jake headed to Pennsylvania. Got an interview there. And maybe gonna buy some real estate. Nice little house. Bigger space in the house. Hey, I understand that. After a timeout, there's 6:48 on the clock. Golden State has the ball. Wiggins pulls up for a short 2. He misses. Rebound. Horford gets that over to Marcus Smart. 41-47 is our score. Marcus Smart walks the ball up. Steph Curry guarding him. He gets it to Jalen. Now back to Jason Tatum. He has Steph Curry guarding him. Marcus Smart, step back 3 is good. Woo! Step back 3 is good, and low contact after the ball was released. Nothing called. Otto Porter gets that to Stephen Curry. He tried to get it to Looney, stolen by Marcus Smart. And now Al Horford tried to go all the way to the basket, and that ball was stripped. And Jordan Poole was called for the carry, or was that Otto Porter? Ooh, Marcus Smart, that was not a 3, that was a 2. They'll get it right. They will definitely take the points off the board if they gave him a 3. I don't remember if the ref put his hands up. Marcus Smart now with the ball, orange shoes on. Thought about a 3, got it over to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, spin move, tried to go up and under. No foul was called. Curry with another rebound, gets out to Otto Porter. In the corner, Wiggins by himself. He can't connect. Williams comes down with the rebound, gets that to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart has an easy time just lobbing that over the defense's head to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown hits a 2, and it's a 2-point game. Steph Curry step back 3. Hits the front of the rim and bounces over. Now Jaylen Brown comes down. Let's see, Jaylen Brown with the crossover. He pulls up. Jaylen Brown hits another. Ladies and gentlemen, this score might as well be 0-0 because it is all tied up 47-47 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. What did I say? The Celtics, not the Celtics, but Golden State actually shooting the ball very well. We'll take a look at it here in a second because this is getting ready to be another timeout. We'll take a look at it, but the Golden State Warriors scoring pretty darn nice. Steph Curry coming out hitting just about everything he was throwing up, and it seems like the Golden State Warriors had a big lead, like they were just pulling away. And just like that, the Celtics, down by 10, come all the way back and tie this one. They have had the lead, but that was early on. So this timeout by Coach Kerr is again to stop this onslaught of scoring by the Celtics. And it's not just an onslaught. I think it's defense. I can remember 2 times right here in the last couple or 4 or 5 possessions where Marcus Smart has made a defensive play, and the Celtics have capitalized on it. Believe it or not, now with 5 minutes and 1 second left, now the Celtics are shooting 50%, and the Warriors have cooled down to 46. It's still a good shooting percentage, but the last time we looked at it, it was opposite. The Warriors had a higher shooting percentage. 3-point shooting is still good for both teams. Boston has hit 8. Golden State has hit 10, 47.6 to 44.4%. Looney with the rebound. Wide open 3 for Wiggins is missed, but Looney gets the rebound, put it in. I told you Looney is a monster under there. Rebounds, pretty dead even. Turnovers, both teams have had 4. Marcus Smart shoots a 3-point shot right at the buzzer. The shot clock, there's a shot clock violation. It was short because it was defended. But it's a 2-point lead now by the Golden State Warriors, 49-47. Draymond Green gets that to Steph Curry. White jumps. Steph Curry goes to the basket. Lays it up. It's off the mark. Jaylen Brown comes out of there with the rebound. He doesn't want to pass it. And he goes up. I think that ball was blocked, and that's why it was not called a travel. Jaylen Brown is finally called for the travel, trying to get that pass on the baseline. Man, they that one-on-one stuff, man, it's not even pick and roll. I mean, it's slightly, yeah, it ain't even pick and roll. It's just dribble, get open. It's like just one-on-one, man. I hate that, man. Move the ball some. Steph Curry gets it down to Draymond Green. Draymond Green throws it into the backcourt. And he's complaining about a foul. But this is the least I've seen Draymond Green complain up to this point in the game. Marcus Smart sporting the green hair. Now Jason Tatum has Wiggins on him. Screen set by Al Horford. Gets that to Brown in the corner. Brown pulls a quick 3. He misses. Draymond Green comes out of there, has to pick his dribble up now. Gets it to Wiggins on the left side. Wiggins back to Draymond. Hands that to Thompson. He's being guarded by Smart. Now Wiggins drives. Spin, loses the ball, and that is picked up by Jaylen Brown. He gets it to Marcus Smart. Beyond the 3, behind the back dribble, it comes off. Wants to go to the basket, does. And he's too strong for even Looney. Marcus Smart to the basket. It's tied up again, 49-49, 2:49 left in the quarter. Curry dribbling, got that to Looney. Now Thompson for 3. It's off. Rebound, Marcus Smart. He hands it off or passes it over to Jaylen Brown, who goes to the basket. He's fouled after throwing it high off the rim. High off the basket, I mean. Come on, coach. Get it together. Let's go. I'm calling it man-to-man. They're calling it pick and roll. Let's go. They're picking, but they ain't doing a whole lot of rolling. Jaylen Brown hits a free throw. He lifts that leg up like he wasn't sure if it was going to go in or not. And look at here, ladies and gentlemen, the Celtics have come all the way back and they've taken the lead. Gerard Maxwell, what's going on? What's my boy doing? Is he practicing? Is he back swinging the gloves? Or what? I mean, yesterday he lost that one. Told him, come on, man, you need to get your... Yeah, and he's coming off, you know, being sick, and they say that type of bug will take it out of you too, man. So he may be trying to come back too early. Well, it also depends on how sick he was. If he wasn't, he may not have had the. I don't think he had the worst of what he could have had. But anyway, hey, yeah, that sleep is real important, man. Jaylen Brown drives, throws up a high one, misses, but I think he tipped his on shot before it even hit anything, and they called a travel on it. That's the second traveling violation on Jaylen Brown. (51-52), Golden State goes back up by 1 point. There's a minute, 50 seconds left. Stephen Curry with the ball right now, being guarded by Jason Tatum. Back to Steph Curry. Steph Curry, oh, step back, but they call him for a push-off. Let's see how sweet this was. Well, he extended that arm a little bit. They're gonna call him they're gonna call that every time. Now Marcus Smart brings it up, and they let Marcus Smart bring the ball up. Horford hits a three. Al Horford shooting the ball pretty nice today. Boston goes back up by 2, 54-52. Draymond Green being guarded by Marcus Smart. They get it to Klay Thompson. He's got White on him. Now Wiggins has it. They get it to Draymond Green, he's not a back down scorer, so he kicked that out to Wiggins, who does a nice spin move and scores. Now it's tied up again. 1 minute left in the second. Jason Tatum pass all the way down under the basket. Jason Tatum is fouled shooting. I think that was by Stephen Curry. Yeah, they called it late, but that's what they're doing these days in the NBA. So now Jason Tatum gets a chance to shoot free throws, and he hits the first one. That's a 2-point lead by these Celtics with 53.8 seconds on the clock. Magic Johnson in the booth. And Jason Tatum hits both, which is what you've got to do if you want to win championships. Well, let's just win games first. Win games first and then championships. Poole gets to Thompson. He's double teamed. He finds Otto Porter, a cutting Wiggins, dribbles, a lot of passing, 2 seconds left. And Otto Porter steps out of bounds with 32 seconds left before halftime. The Celtics get it in. They've got 24 seconds to shoot. I don't know if they'll go for 2 for 1. Jason Tatum, fall away jumper is off the mark. Draymond Green with a high rebound. And now the shot clock is off, so Golden State will get a last chance to shoot it. And everybody in the stadium in the Chase Center stands up. 6 seconds to shoot. Nice ball movement. Looks like it's going to have to be a force. Oh. Poole gets it off in time, but he hits the top of the backboard. So, even with great outside shooting by Steph Curry, the Celtics go in at halftime leading by 2. Yep, it looks like it may end up being an interesting series, and especially an interesting game tonight. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here with me, G Daddy Media. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't subscribed to my channel. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to my channel. These series aren't gonna last forever, and then we have to wait. Man, after the NBA is over, after the championship is over, then that's that time, that period right there. Unless you are a baseball fan, like a baseball fan or a soccer fan, it's like, man, what is there to do? What is there to watch? You know, luckily I'm into golf a little bit, so I don't mind watching a little golf. But man, it's a while. You gotta wait a while until that. You got summer league, but you know that's the same thing as NBA basketball, and you got to wait a while until football season, and then everything starts all over again. All right, so let's get through this really quick. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum has 8 points. Al Horford has 8 points. Williams, he's played 11 minutes, but you can tell he's laboring. He's still hurt. He has 4 points. Marcus Smart 10. Jaylen Brown has 12 points. And for the bench, Tice has a 3. White has 8 points, and Pritchard has 3, and that's 14 points off the bench for the Celtics. For Golden State, Draymond Green 2 points. Wiggins has 8. Looney has 2 points. Steph Curry 21 points to lead all scorers. Klay Thompson 8 points. And then off the bench, Iguodala has 2 points. Porter has 9 points, and Poole has 2. That's 13 points, 13 bench points for the Warriors. All right, leading rebounders. Because I love rebounders, guys. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. That'll win you games. Draymond Green has 6, and Looney has 5 for the Warriors. For the Celtics, the high rebounder will be Jaylen Brown with 5. All right, what about the last thing, Coach? Oh, who's it? Anybody in foul trouble? Personal fouls? No. The Celtics only have 4 fouls. All right. White off the bench has 2, and Tice and that would be Pritchard with 2. Tice has 1, Williams has 1, and White has 2. For Golden State, I think it's about the same right here. Uh-oh. No. Stephen Curry has 3 personal fouls. All right, Steph. Got to be careful. Steph has 3 personal fouls. Wiggins has 2. That field goal shooting percentage is what is that? Just 1% a peak, 1% apart. 46.7 and 45.7. 3-point shooting. Both teams are actually shooting the ball darn well from the 3-point line. The Celtics have hit 9. They're 9 of 21 for 42.9. And Golden State is 11 of 24 for 45.8. Free throws. Nobody's really shooting them, but, you know, the Celtics are 5 of 7 for 71.4%. And Golden State is 1 of 3 for 33.3%. Really not hurting them right now. Rebounds are darn near the same. There's your assists, steals, blocks, turnovers. They were all doing pretty good there at the beginning of the game. Now, the Boston Celtics have 7 and Golden State Warriors have 8. Could it be defense or is it just sloppy play? Well, traveling's a turnover, you know. So I know Jaylen Brown has had 2 traveling calls on him. So those are a little bit different than unforced turnovers that may lead to baskets. You got the points to the paint, and the largest lead has been 10. That was by the Golden State Warriors. But as you can see, these Celtics have come all the way back, and some analysts are calling for the Celtics to win this one. And in the back of my mind, I was saying the Celtics got a good chance to win this one myself, right? But we are in Golden State. We are in Cali. They will find a way to get Stephen Curry some more open shots. He's feeling it. We all know that Klay Thompson could awaken at any time. He's not shooting bad, but anybody can win this game. Anybody can win this game. It's a 2-point lead right now by the Celtics. 56-54. If I'm not mistaken, I think Golden State, I know Golden State. Golden State outscored the Celtics 32-28 in the first. And then it got flipped. Boston 28-22 in the second. So let's see what happens in the second half. Dang, one half already gone. Shane Lackey, college football to look forward to, coach. Oh yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that. It should be a good second half. Splash Brothers take over in the second half. All right, Michael Smithy, he's still hanging on to the Splash Brothers to take over in the second half. He called Golden State tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Stop. Thank you for waiting. Oh, what hustle right there by Williams. Euro step. Second half has just begun. Well, it's been going on for a minute there. Literally 9 minutes and 43 seconds left. And this one scored 60-61. Jason Tatum on the line right now. I think I'm a little bit ahead here. Curry shoots a 3, hits a 3. It is 60-64 right now. Marcus Smart trying to dribble his way open. He sets the screen, little pick and roll action. And Jason Tatum can't finish it. It's out of bounds. I don't know why Draymond Green's complaining. (60-64), 4-point lead. 9 minutes, 9 seconds left. Steph Curry still has the ball, dribbling with the left hand, and I think Marcus Smart is called for the foul right there. Coach Gary with 4 likes. Oh my gosh, got to get 8 more. Got to get 8 more likes before it's all over with. Draymond Green comes out of there with the rebound. Draymond Green hands on the ball another time. And he has complained to the refs. Still their ball though. 14 seconds left to shoot. Steph Curry gets into Klay Thompson with the powder blue Carolina shoes on. He drives. One leg shot. That's his patented jumper. And fall away with the one leg. At one leg fall away. He hits that one now. Marcus Smart walks the ball to the court, gets to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum not being his average scoring self. Al Horford gets the ball and he just he mans up Draymond Green and backs him down. That was good. That was good defense. You got to give him space right there to come up. Preston, what's up? Oh, Al Horford. He short arms the first free throw. And the next game is going to be Sunday. These guys got a little break. And it's going to be at 8 o'clock. Al Horford hits 50% of his free throws that time. Maybe I won't jinx the Warriors like all the other teams I've rooted for. Oh, Curry's 3 is blocked. Rebound, Marcus Smart. Hey, it won't be a jinx if they lose, Preston. There's a few people, even the analysts, have called for the Celtics to win this one tonight. Thompson drives in, but kicks it back out to Draymond. Again, back to Draymond. Finally, they find Steph Curry. Steph Curry with the give and go. The little fake. Looney gets the rebound. He's fouled. Looney is a man possessed on those rebounds. Or he can be. Warriors switched up this game quick. Yeah, they did. They came out of the locker room. You know, but Steve Kerr is a great coach. You know, they adjusted somewhere. They adjusted somewhere. I don't know if it was defense or what. I don't know. I don't think they're in the zone. So somewhere they did some little tweaking, and but Steph Curry's been hitting his outside shot from the beginning of the game anyway. So It could have been just a little tweak on offense to get him open a little bit because he's feeling it. Looney on the line. Looney is both. Yeah, they're saying Looney is an unsung hero. He is, but a lot of times I give credit where credit due. Some of these guys, man, go under the radar, but they are key players. Just like against, just like Milwaukee. Al Horford for a three again. Al Horford hits another three. Like Drew Holiday, man, I had to give him props and credit, man, because without him, even though they do have ANDTHE, they wouldn't have been anywhere close to winning those games if it weren't for Holiday. And once again, we just talked about our unsung hero. Looney gets a rebound, kicks it back out to Wiggins, and Wiggins sinks a three. That was after a missed shot by Curry. Championships and Steve Kerr coaching and playing combined. Let's see, but what does Steve? He's with the Bulls, so you know what? You might be right about that. Steve Kerr has 6 with the Bulls. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he was with them every time they won, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he came in. Yeah. Then he's got 2 with the Warriors. Right? Let's see if Siri knows. Hey, Siri. How many NBA rings total does Steve Kerr have?
I don't seem to have total runs for Steve Kerr.
I didn't say runs, I said rings. Hey Siri, how many rings did Steve Kerr win with the Chicago Bulls?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.org. He is an 8-time NBA champion, having won 5 titles as a player, 3 with the Chicago Bulls, and 2 with the San Antonio Spurs, as well as 3 with the Warriors as a head coach.
Let's see, did you... Steve Kerr. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the San Antonio Spurs. Steve Kerr has 8 rings. Yeah, he's got 3 with the Warriors, 2 with San Antonio. Wait, heck, that would be dang 11. What did it just say here? Hey Siri, how many championship rings does Steve Kerr have? How many championships does he have, Coach? Doesn't have to be.
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.org. He is an 8-time NBA champion, having won 5 titles as a player, 3 with the Chicago Bulls, and 2 with the San Antonio Spurs, as well as 3 with the Warriors as a head coach.
Hold up, but that would be more than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, I never even thought about that. 10. Then you got to count the ones with the San Antonio Spurs, and then 3 with his own team. Steve Kerr got his own trophy case with all his rings in it, specifically for the rings. Hey Siri, which NBA player has the most total championships?
found from Wikipedia.org, Boston Celtics center Bill Russell holds the record for the most NBA championships, one with 11 titles during his 13-year playing career.
Bill Russell has 11. He definitely knows how to win. (64-73), Golden State pulling away just a bit here. It's a 9-point lead. Steph Curry behind the back dribble. Scoop shot. You might as well call that a floater. Al Horford gets it to Grant, who's back in the game. They swing it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown never to be denied. Oh, he gave it up to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart splits two players, tries to throw it up to Horford. Horford gets it. And now Grant throws it as deflected. Brown gets it off, but he misses front of the rim. Now Wiggins comes out of there with it. He gives that up to Thompson. Nearly a turnover by Golden State. Jaylen Brown, I think, is going to be called for the foul, though. And Jay-Z is in the house. Golden State says this easier without Kyrie, with LeBron. Definitely. You gotta believe they actually feel that way. It looks like it looks like it's easier. Like they don't have to really focus on one guy. You know, Jason Tatum's the man for the Celtics, but you can't look at him like you do LeBron. You just can't. He's a great scorer though. Curry calls for the screen from Looney. Still dribbling. Somebody's lost a shoe. Looks like Steph Curry. Steph Curry got the sneakers. Oh, he got stepped on with the ankle supports. Speaking of Bill Russell, there he is, the man with 11. All right, we have another timeout on the court. Love Kyrie and LeBron trio was a great one. The Love Kyrie and LeBron trio was a great one. It definitely was. Love Kyrie, LeBron, LeBron, Wade, and oh my gosh, what's my man's name? I know you know, Preston. Slim. That was a nice trio too. Dang, I cannot believe I can't remember his name. All right, so we have this time out on the court. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left in the third. Golden State Right now, they have outscored Boston in the third, 8-19. Boston Celtics highest scorer, or high scorer, actually is 3 guys with 12 points. That's Horford, Marcus Smart, and Brown. They need Jason Tatum to go off here in the fourth quarter and get his 25 plus points. They'll definitely have a shot then. Bench production has not changed since the first half, but I hadn't seen Tice. I think White's been out there, and hadn't seen Pritchard off the bench in the second half yet. Golden State has the leading scorer in the game right now, Steph Curry, with 28 points. 28 for 2 assists. Andrew Wiggins, 16 points. Gary Payton Jr., Bob Lanier Community Assist Award. Shoot, Gary Payton look like is he on the bench, or he's just out there working out? Wiggins has 16, Thompson has 10. And off the bench is still 13 points. Thompson for 2, he misses, still 64-75. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. White drives, and the ball is blocked out of bounds by Looney. This is not so easy, young man. I have Warriors in 6 with Curry and Wiggins for Finals MVP. I think that's a good call there, Preston. Possibly, but I'm going for the Eastern Conference champions. Euro step by Jason Tatum, and he puts in 2 points. Steph Curry brings it to the left side. No one's really picked him up. Throws that one up. Must have got stepped on or something like that. Yeah, this might definitely be a wrap if Gary Payton II was playing. He and Poole, they do so much for extra for this teams, because Gary Payton, you got to have that mad dog defensive player, and they to have 2 guys on the court that don't mind playing defense, Draymond Green and Gary Payton II. Man, that gives you an advantage. Celtics not bad. They got the defensive player of the year. But who else plays defense hard and intelligent like he does? All right, they're force feeding Jason Tatum. They get it out to Horford. Horford misses the 3 this time. Otto Porter with the rebound. Gets that up the court to Poole. Poole shoots a 3, and Poole hits a 3. Like I could tell he wanted that when he dribbled down toward the center of the court. Marcus Smart behind the back dribble, gets that to Grant. Back to Marcus. Wiggins closes out on him so he can't shoot the 3. He gets it to Grant, back in Grant's corner. Grant drives, kicks that to Jason Tatum. White for 3, and White hits a 3. Okay, White, you playing tonight there, babe. 69-80 is the score. Otto Porter for 3. Uh-oh. Coach Udoka You might, I know we just had one, but you might have to call another one. And he doesn't. Al Horford comes back and he gets it right back. 72-83. Whenever it feels like the Golden State Warriors are just really pulling away, then the Boston Celtics find a way to come back. Let's see if they can do the same thing right here. Ooh, oh, nice crossover. He took an extra one. Looked at the ref. The ref didn't call anything, or did he? He did. Did the point count? Nope. Yes. Man, Jordan Poole reminds me of Flight Reacts a little bit. Man, for those guys who are in here, you guys ever watch Flight Reacts? You ever watch any of his 1v1s? And then not only the 1v1s, but then watch Cash Nasty react to him. Because Flight, and then if you watch Flight react to anybody else, Flight always talks about how good he is. Man, I'm telling you, with my old 57-year-old tail, I believe I can give Flight a run. White gets that over to Jason Tatum. He pulls for three. He's off this time. Rebound, Williams, but it's taken out of his hand by Otto Porter. Otto Porter almost out of control, but he gets it to a wide open Otto Porter, who misses this time. Celtics gonna have to yeah, they may have to. Yeah, Flight. I believe Flight is delusional, just like Cash Nasty said. Flight has lost his value to his opinions when he says CMC isn't a good one. Oh my gosh, man, it's kind of unbelievable to see guys, a grown man like Flight be that delusional, or it just seems like he really believes what he says all the time. He really believes it, man. I mean, he states it just like it's fact. It kills me. It kills me when he watches somebody else, especially when he watches Cash Nasty in his 1v1s, and then somebody will do a shoot the ball or something like that, and they'll miss it, and he'll say, man, I would hit that in my sleep. He said, yeah, that was a bad shot right there. I would hit that in my sleep. He kills me. Jason kicks it. Jason Tatum wide open for three. He can't buy a three-point basket. But there's a steal, 2 against 1. Tatum Brown decides to take it himself, and he scores. A little bit frantic right here with 1 minute and 28 seconds left in the third. 74-87. He brings him. Yeah. It brings in the bag because he's funny. It does, man. He does a lot with the camera off, man. Flight he's a joke. I mean, he's funny. Let me say it like that. He's funny. And who knows? Who knows? I swear it just looks too authentic, but he could be doing a lot of it on purpose. Like you said, it does get him paid. White doing a good job here today. Oh, missed the layup. Left hand layup on the right side. So now he goes to the line with 52.4 seconds on the clock. He gets the free throw. Klay Thompson comes back on the court. Powder blue sneakers on, white, 12 points tonight. Some basketball YouTubers were actually pretty good. Oh yeah, Jesser, he is. He's darn good. I was just looking at Cash today. He was talking about Jesser. Ten seconds left. There's a foul call. Looks like Golden State's going to get a second. They'll get the ball back before time concludes in the third quarter. Well, it looks like Poole is going to be on the line. 7 points. Yeah, even Cash Nasty says Jesser is pretty good. I respect Cash. I just don't like his signature. Oh, nice dunk by Williams. His signature claws, wet like water. But that's his. They definitely do, and I got to give them credit because Iguodala, the old man, sinks a three, 78-92, 2 seconds to shoot, and they foul White. I don't know if he was trying to shoot it. 1.6 seconds left on the clock. Right? Yeah. I got to give them all credit because right at the end of my teaching, you know, when this pandemic hit, we did a lot of teaching from home, and so to keep up what was going on with the numbers, you know, of people that were sick and all that, I would get up and I would look at YouTube. And I've been looking at YouTube all the time, but never really looked into it. It was just something for me to go and add to my class, make class more interesting sometimes, and or to look up anything if I wasn't sure about it. And I really started watching these guys. I mean, I came upon these guys because I love basketball and sports, and started looking at these guys. And I was like, man, these guys, I mean, you know, like you said, they've got the entertainment part of it down pat. And, you know, they started, like, back when YouTube was getting hot, you know. They were doing it when YouTube was getting hot. Even before you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. They was in it before then. Especially, dang, what's his name? I was just listening to his overconfident self today. Pontiac. I give it to those guys. Me looking at them and then doing some research on, you know, what can be done on YouTube. That's what got me. That's what got me doing YouTube. So, but never be as big as those guys at all. But yeah, you're right. They definitely got the entertainment part down. And Flight said, and he probably was. Flight said he was the first to come up with the reaction videos. I can't say he isn't true. I mean, that isn't true. Like, he's been in it for a while, so he may. I started watching them whenever 2 Hype started. Okay. Iggy might jump back into the Warriors train. They got good again. Yeah, it's a pretty entertaining platform, I guess I'll call it. I find myself watching YouTube more than I do regular TV. All right. Oh my gosh. So the shooting percentages, even though Golden State's up 12 points, the shooting percentage is exactly the same, 44.4 for both squads. 3-point shooting, both sides still shooting that 3-point shot pretty darn good at 41% and then 45.9%. Golden State Warriors got an edge on that one. Rebounding, the Golden State Warriors have an edge on that, 33-28. Turnovers, let's look at the turnovers. The Golden State Warriors have an edge on that. They only have 10, but they have 10, and Boston has 12. If Boston's going to beat or win this series, they got to do good taking care of the ball. Because once again, like I always say, when you turn the ball over, when you turn the ball over, that's times you don't get a chance to shoot at your own basket. All right, Preston. Points in the paint. Fouls. Biggest lead now by the Warriors, 15. Can the Celtics come back? Jason Tatum throwing up awkward shots, but he's not going to stop shooting. Layup, he misses that one. When he's in his bag, that one goes down. All right, Jaylen Brown, step back. 2-pointer is good. It's a 10-point game. 11 minutes left in this one. All right, once again, everybody, thanks for joining me. If you guys hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button. Just like these guys getting their scores. Coach Gary is trying to get his scores. My scores are likes. So I'm trying to get 12 likes today. Jason Tatum still throwing up that 3-point shot. Move that ball, son. Find somebody else to shoot, like Pritchard out there. Pritchard's out there. That's the only thing about the Celtics. Those two or three guys aren't shooting, aren't scoring. Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown aren't scoring. It's a wash. Now Jaylen Brown with the ball. He shoots a 3. He hits a 3. Jaylen Brown keeping the Celtics in it. It's down to a 7-point game. Here comes another run. How long will Steph Curry stay on the bench? 85-92. Oh, steps. And the Warriors turn the ball over, throw it away. Coach Kerr, if he's not standing up, he'll be standing up now. Now, will the Celtics come down and try to get an easy shot? Or will they pull another three? Jaylen Brown, time out. Jaylen Brown comes down and they get the easy shot, even though it was a little bit difficult. The alley-oop is there. Williams catches it both hands. He really does catch everything. And the young man's playing hurt. He's playing hurt, but he can do that. He can jump out of the gym for sure. So we have another timeout. Coach Udoka, not Coach Udoka, Steve Kerr. Coach Kerr had to call this one. Let's try this one today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you see it right there. It's a 5-point game right now. The Boston Celtics have outscored the Golden State Warriors 7-0 in the fourth quarter to cut this lead down to 5 points. 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. And the cats that are on the floor right now, Jason Tatum, 12 points. Williams has 8. That's Williams. The third has 8. Jaylen Brown, 19 points. White has 15. And Pritchard, 3. For the Warriors, Draymond Green with 2 points, but he's got 10 rebounds. Draymond Green does what he's supposed to do. If he scores, that's icing on the cake. He's like PJ Tucker for the Heat. Klay Thompson, 10 points. Iguodala has 5 points. Porter, 12 points. Not playing a bad game. And Poole has 9. Still, if you ask me, game is not decided yet. The game is not decided yet. The Warriors need to keep their head focused, because this is a Celtics team who is used to playing from. They can play in front. They can play from behind. They've been through and in every position, I think, this year. So the Golden State Warriors can't get complacent. As one of my college coaches used to say, can't get complacent, little brother. But Lattimore. Can't get complacent, because if you do, that's when this team will come all the way back. Now, what happened to Coach? Did Coach get fired? Let me look at this. Front office changes. Ainge out. Stevens in. Okay. Oh, they got rid of Daddy Ainge. All right, we're back. Pritchard comes down and scores. So Steph Curry back in the game. They get it down to Iguodala. He kicks it out to Draymond Green. Backdoor cut. It's blocked. Pritchard comes out there with the rebound, gives it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, out of control, turns it back over. Dude, you got to learn to slow down. He wanted to shoot that one. It took his 2 steps and had to get rid of the ball. That was their chance to end. That was their chance right there to catch completely up. And instead, the Golden State Warriors come down. They get it to Iguodala, the old man on the baseline. He dunks it through. 89-94. Have the Warriors stem the run. White kicks it. Jaylen Brown for three. Jaylen Brown hits the three. 2-point game once again. How many times have we said that today, ladies and gentlemen? Curry, crossover dribble, kicks it to Draymond. Iguodala doesn't want it. They finally find Curry again. But the defense is stifling. Klay Thompson for three, and Klay Thompson hits the three. 92-97, 7 minutes, 48 seconds. Jaylen Brown, screen set by Pritchard. Pritchard goes to get open. Jaylen Brown all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. Jaylen Brown coming into his own this year. They were talking about these guys being able to play together at the beginning of the year. And the Celtics have come all the way together. Iguodala behind the back to Draymond Green is good. 99-94. Jason Tatum finds Pritchard wide open in the corner. Pritchard hits a three, and it's like a heavyweight fight. No, not even a heavyweight fight. A lightweight fight. Lightweight fights are more interesting now. Steph Curry bounce pass to Iguodala. He gets it back to Curry out of that corner. Being guarded by Williams. Curry shoots over him and he scores. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Tatum brings the ball down. Marcus Smart on the bench. And there's a foul call. Six minutes, 34 seconds. Celtics trying to get the ball in. They finally get it into Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown doesn't want to pass the ball. He's still dribbling. Now he finds White open for three, and White hits the three. Let's go. Let's go. It's a 1-point game, 100-101. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left. Steph Curry, bunch of faking, right-hand layup is good. And now both teams showing why they made it to the finals. Iguodala, my bad. Horford gets it to Jaylen Brown. He's stripped, but it goes out of bounds to the Celtics. Looney with the defense. Celtics will throw this one in under their own basket. They get into Jaylen Brown with 9 seconds on the clock. He ain't gonna pass this one. Crossover, step back. He does have to pass it. White shoots a long three, and White hits a three. Both teams just going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. What a game so far. 5 minutes. What a game. 5 minutes and 31 seconds left. It is all tied up. Now Steph Curry gets to the free throw line. That right hand floater is short. Pritchard gets the rebound and he goes up the court. Jaylen Brown decides to get it to finally they find Pritchard in the corner. But Al Horford takes the three, and Al Horford hits the three. No one can miss, ladies and gentlemen. And who was that? Kerr had to call a timeout. It is 103-106. The Boston Celtics have gone all the way up by 3. Al Horford shooting a great ball. Now we got to take a look at how many points he has, because he's been shooting the ball well. We got to check that out right now. Hey, Preston, you left basically. The Celtics just decided to start playing some defense. Defense and offense. And now at this point, right now, both teams just shooting and hitting haymakers back and forth. Everybody who's shooting is scoring. So it looks like it's going to go down to the end of the game right now. All right, it's been some magical play here in the fourth quarter. Both sides. And as you can see for the Celtics, one person that has not been doing his usual scoring is Jason Tatum, but then there's a few more guys taking up the slack. Jason Tatum, 12 points. He's got 10 assists though. 12 points. Al Horford, 18 points. Al Horford is 5 of 7 from the three-point line. Williams has 8. Marcus Smart, I hadn't seen him in a few. Marcus Smart has 12 points. Jaylen Brown has gone completely off with 24 points. Even though he's only 2 of 7 from the three-point line, he's 10-21 from the field. But the biggest surprise today is White off the bench with 21 points. He is 5 of 7 from the three-point line, 6 of 10 from the field. That's off the bench. Bench points, 21. That's 29. 32 points for the Celtics. For the Warriors, Wiggins with 20 points. Green has 4. Looney has 4. And it seems like Looney will have more than that, but Looney has 9 rebounds. Draymond Green, 10 rebounds. Steph Curry, 34 points. Klay Thompson, 13. Bench scoring, Iguodala has 7. Iguodala, my bad, has 7. Porter has 12 points, and Poole has 9 off the bench. That's 27 bench points for Golden State. And another turnover. Golden State, can Celtics take advantage of it? Iguodala. Why do I keep calling him Iguodala? My bad. Al Horford for 3. Almost another turnover. They finally get the ball to Wiggins. Draymond Green has to shoot the 3. He's off. Al Horford with the rebound. Al Horford slowed down to pass the ball. That was a carry. Pritchard turned down the 3. Gave it to White. Now Pritchard, wide open 3 is off. Finally somebody misses. Now Draymond Green brings the ball down himself. Gets it to Steph Curry. 109-103 with 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Steph Curry, step back 3 is off the mark. Pritchard with the rebound. And now the Celtics slow things down. And they call another timeout. As coach says, hey, let's talk about this. Let's coach, what is his name? We got Iguodala, we got Al Horford. I'm mixing him up. But the Celtics call a timeout, and I guess coach is like, hey, we got to talk about this, guys. We got this lead. We can't come down forcing shots. Can't come down forcing shots like they did in the last game against the Heat. Jaylen Brown, you have the lead. It is a 6-point lead. But Bad thing about it is you're playing Stephen Curry, you're playing Klay Thompson, and 6 points with what? More than 3 minutes. Basically 4 minutes on the clock. That is a lifetime. Boston Celtics have outscored the Golden State Warriors 29-11 in the fourth quarter. And I have a feeling that if we look at the turnovers, let's see if the turnovers have changed any since we last looked at it. That's all I want to look at, turnovers. Turnovers, they're evened up. And these turnovers were big, I think, for the Golden State Warriors. Is that Al Horford? Al Horford with another score. Three minutes, 23 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to be able to make it through. Then we got a little bit of weather coming through here. Looks like Draymond Green missed both. It's 111-103. Dang, coach, you gonna call a timeout every time, bro? I guess it's like you can't take it with you, but good Lord, let's go. Let that time run. Your boys are good. If you show this must be a television timeout. All right, boy, have things changed. Have things changed in this game? A few minutes ago, and I do mean a few minutes ago, the Warriors seem to have this one in control. But, well, yeah, a few minutes ago was the end of the third quarter. And just like that, the defense has been ramped up by the Celtics, and the Celtics have come all the way back and now lead this thing 111-103. And Coach Gary bro, how many likes do you have, Coach? Come on now. 6 likes, let's go, bro. You gotta get you gotta get a few more before this is over. Kick it out. You better hit that, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, instead of taking it out and running time off the clock, he shoots a wide open three. He hits the three. 114-103. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in this game. Wiggins with the ball now for the Golden State Warriors. Curry thought about a three, turned it down. They try to swing it over here in the corner to Klay. It's knocked out of bounds. 14 seconds to shoot now. I know, Preston. Wiggins shoots a long three. It's off, rebound. Jaylen Brown, and so they will walk it down. Coach, you better not call the timeout. Let the boys play now. They just gotta move the ball. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to shoot it, just move it. Jaylen Brown gets it to Smart. White takes another three. He's off the mark. Wiggins with the rebound. Exactly 2 minutes left. Steph Curry thought about a long three. He drives. He's fouled and one. Oh no, offensive foul. And it's not worth challenging. Steph Curry gave the signal, hey, challenge that, but I don't know. I think it was Draymond or somebody. Draymond hanging on to somebody's jersey. Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart, man. Oh my gosh. Now, Marcus Smart, 2 threes, 2 big threes, 2 beauties, but if he doesn't hit those, that gives them, the other team, a chance to come down and score. And I guess he's like, hey, it's only 1 minute left, coach, 1.5 minutes left, so I can shoot this, we won't be in trouble. But, you know, down the line, you got to be smart with that. Now they say, hey, take your time. 117-103, the Golden State Warriors have just gone empty. Marcus Smart kicks it. Jaylen Brown for 3. It comes out. Lead pass to Klay Thompson, who's down the court. He gets the layup. And the Warriors finally score. Was that like a 2.5, 3 minute drought almost? Maybe a 2 minute drought, I'm not sure. 117-105. 57 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. With the body language, Al Horford scores again, and he's fouled. And with the body language, the Celtics are now realizing that they have come into Chase Center and stolen one, completely stole one from the Golden State Warriors. I told you, a lot of people, there were a few analysts who said, you know, Boston Celtics would come down and win this one. I said, I'm going for the East. But the way the Celtics were, the way the Warriors were playing the first 3 quarters, and the way Curry came out shooting a big shooting at a big basket, I was like, I don't know. But the Celtics never gave up. No matter how, they were down once by 15. So I guess the Golden State Warriors are going to have to learn how to keep that foot on people's necks. Well, not people's neck, the Celtics. That's the only team they got to play. If they get a big lead from now on, they gotta stay down on them. Gotta stay down on them. Al Horford, great shooting. You know it had to come back to him. He had one game. I don't think it wasn't against the Heat. It was against Milwaukee where he was shooting the ball like this. Really, you look at all those guys right there except for Tatum. I mean, that you get everybody scoring 20 points like that, bro. How can you lose? How can you lose? That's it. It just that's what Steven Jackson just said. Basically, they just outscored. Wow, Boston stormed back, never gave up, and now start out 1-0 against the Warriors. Horford, the vet. Yep. It was a heck of a win, man. Yeah, big time win. That means, you know, they'll have they'll have the advantage. The Warriors can tie it up. Next game should be here, but then you get to go back home, and you would think the Boston Celtics will win that first game back home. So If anybody said there was going to be a sweep, you can hang that up. Not a sweep of the Boston Celtics. Nice ball movement by the Warriors, but with 30 seconds on the clock. 120-105. The Celtics have this one under control. Right now, 15-point lead. Like I guarantee you, nobody who said that would happen. The Boston Celtics will win this game by 15, not even by 10 or more. Lee. All right. The bench guys are on the court. 14.1 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, this is a Celtic win right here. Might as well go ahead and start looking at things. Number one, let me first of all thank all you guys to come in and hang out with me tonight. Michael Smitty, as usual, thank you. Big Preston came in, hung out big time. Thanks, Preston. Shane Lackey, he's probably hanging out in the bushes. Stopped by a couple of times. Thank you. Gerard came in. Jake Donaldson, he's driving. He's headed to Pennsylvania. Ozzy, Colorful World, and Comic Boy. Thank you guys for stopping by. And I'm pretty sure y'all hit that like button, but if you didn't hit that like button, hit that like button before you leave. And subscribe to the channel. Help Coach Gary's channel be great one day. But I appreciate you guys. And so, before we get out of here, let's just look at the final box scores. Tatum, 12 points. Al Horford, 26. Williams off, well, not off the bench. Williams, a injured Williams, 8 points. Marcus Smart, 18 points. 4-7 from the three-point line. Jaylen Brown, 24. And off the bench, White has 21 points. Tice came off the bench there for a little bit. 3 points. Pritchard had 8. Most rebounds, that was Jaylen Brown with 7. And for Golden State, Wiggins, 20 points. Curry, 34 points, shooting a great ball, especially there at the beginning. Looney had 9 rebounds. Draymond Green had 11. He was 11, had 4 points. Looney also had 4 points. Klay Thompson had 15 points, and off the bench, Iguodala with 7. Otto Porter Jr. with 12. And Poole had 9 points. But for the Warriors, it wasn't enough. The score ended up being 108-120. Celtics, Eastern Conference champions, take the lead in this one, in this series, the last and final series of the season. But there's your score, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Gary's background showing. Here we go. Doesn't really matter. All right, guys. Listen, thanks for watching. Hey, both teams get a little break. And I think the next game is going to be Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So check me out there. Hey, big props to you, Michael. Always hanging out. It's 11 o'clock, guys. Coach Gary got to get his little sleep, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a tea time tomorrow in Statesville. Go out here and see if I can play decent. I think I'm gonna take my new clubs. I like those clubs okay. However, you know, Coach Gary I'm still in the process of learning how to buy these clubs. So those clubs that I got are actually for beginners up to mid handicappers, which I'm a mid handicapper, you know. So really, those clubs are made for people like me. But I've been playing long enough to probably have gotten what they call game improvers. So we'll play with these. They weren't really that expensive. So we'll play with these and get decent with these. And then my next set of clubs I buy, those are probably going to be my last set of clubs. And the only thing bad about that is I'm getting older. So I may have to end up buying senior clubs and never get a chance to get some like game improvers that'll help me swing and drive further, because I'm getting at that age right now where no matter what I do, I'm not going to drive the ball any further. So I get the best technology I can get to help the old man keep driving off the tee. As long as I can get close to 200 off the tee, I'm good. But with that said, I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I did not quite get 10 likes. I didn't get close to 10 likes. I got 6 likes. But thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Coach Gary getting ready to get out of here.